Good day everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we are going to complement the previous video on digital business infrastructure with the video of AI-driven digital business infrastructure. My name is Gunggu and welcome to channel Gunggu Learning. Now let us look at the key components of digital business infrastructure. The first one is its computing or processing components, in which in traditional digital business infrastructure, we know of central processing unit or CPUs.
The core component of a CPU consists of arithmetic and logic unit and control unit, which enables CPU to conduct arithmetical tasks and logical tasks.
However, in the AI-driven digital business infrastructure, instead of using traditional CPUs, usually digital businesses now start using GPU or graphical processing units.
The arithmetic logic unit of a GPU consists more components than a CPU, including shaders, ray tracing, render output, which enhance the capability of producing graphics, while the tensor core of a GPU enables the AI-based processing task capability.
Which probably dominated by NVIDIA. And the other one is the TPU or Tensor Processing Unit, which specifically designed to process AI-based processing. Is developed by Google and it's used in its Google Cloud Services, the Tensor System Flow. Another key component is the storage in which data is stored to the infrastructure. Now, in traditional digital business, they usually use databases or SQL or relational databases, which is actually comprised of structured data. Meanwhile, for AI-driven digital business infrastructure, they start using big data. So most of the data are unstructured, so no SQL database. However, AI-driven digital business can also utilize the data lakes in which a mix of data, a hybrid types of data sets, for example, that comprises of structured data, semi-structured data, and also unstructured data. That's what it's called now, the data lakes instead of database. The third key component is probably the same, which is network. Both for traditional digital business infrastructure and AI-driven digital business infrastructure, both can use on-premise or edge computing, probably it's called now in AI-driven digital business infrastructure, but essentially the same, on-premise and edge computing. And the other one is the cloud-based network infrastructure. So both are the same. And probably the final components is the automation. Yeah. For example, hardware automations on traditional digital business infrastructure. The automation is probably limited. The scope is limited. For example, the usage of robot-based automation, robot process automation, RPA. Meanwhile, on the AI-driven digital business infrastructure, they can use the intelligence process automation, which means that it can learn and it can automate make every process automatic. So the scope is larger compared to the limited scope on the traditional digital business infrastructure. What about the architecture of this infrastructure? So in every digital business infrastructure, it still needs architecture, which is the blueprint. The architecture of the digital business infrastructure is the blueprint, and while the infrastructure itself is the building, right? So this means that it needs architecture. On the traditional digital business infrastructure, we learned that there are 5-layer infrastructure. This is the architect, 5 layers. You've learned about it, just like in this diagram. Now we are going to switch to the AI-driven digital business infrastructure architecture, which adds 3 more layers. Yeah. Now let's look at the explanation.
A new layer is added between the first and the second layer, called the AI or Intelligence Model layer. This layer is inspired by AI Factory, which emphasizes on data pipelines and intelligence algorithm. It acts as an intermediary between the application layer and systems layer for AI-driven data processing, such as machine learning and deep learning. A couple more layers are added on top of the other infrastructure layers. The first one is called the governance and ops layer, inspired by AI model ops, ensuring all AI models on each layers are governed, explainable, and ethically deployed. The final layer is called the real-time adaptive layer, inspired by AI ops, enabling automated self-learning, which ensures self-healing, automatic cybersecurity detection, and automated scaling for all infrastructure layers.
That is that we can discuss in this video. We can discuss more in the next section or in the discussion forum. I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Thank you very much. Good day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.